Ladies and gentlemen, what do it do? Welcome back to another episode of Seibel Shoots, episode number four. Four. And it's funny this is episode number four, Frank, because I don't know if you know this or not. By the way, for those of you who don't know what this is me and Frank, and we literally just talk about whatever topics are on our mind. I have a specific topic I want to talk about. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But there's one thing I wanted to say was um, there's a YouTube channel called In the Clutch. I'm sure you've seen them in our subscriptions on this channel.
I've seen them in the subscription too.
And it's funny because there's a running joke on that show where one of the guys named Ross, people will throw the number 4 at him, like 4 for 4, or like they just make funny jokes. Wes is in the building. Wes, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Wes? What's up,
Wes? See you on this channel, brother. He goes, "Wow, I'm on time." Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Because you're the goat. You're the homie. But no. Anyway, they do like a bunch of like 4 jokes, right? And a couple of weeks ago, they were introducing an episode where it was like Mike Tyson's greatest hits, and he said it was like number 11, which the number was it was Roman numeral IX, right? He goes, "This is Mike Tyson. It's number 11," and the other guy that's his co-host is in the chair, and he's just doing the trying not to laugh, like.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, and Ross is so confident when he says that. It's like it's number 11, or I mean, it's number number 9, and he's like, he's cracking up so hard he has to get up and leave, and Ross is like, yeah, you're not gonna trip me up. I know my Roman numerals, and his co-host goes, that's 11, buddy, and he's like, that's 9, buddy, and he's like, what? No, that's 11. Because we just did 10, so now we're going to 9? What? That's number 11. It was just funny. It was one of those things you got to watch. Because then he takes off his glasses, he looks it up, he's like, oh, shit.
XI is 11.
Yeah, but this was IX.
IX, that's 9, yeah.
Yeah,
The only reason I know that is because of WrestleMania.
Oh, WrestleMania.
I literally am looking back at my shelf too, which has WrestleMania 11, the VHS in it. It has 9 on it too. I have to move back a little to see that though. But yeah, 11 is XI and 9 is IX.
Huh? So yeah. By the way, I want to thank everybody for their well wishes on my surgery on Monday. It went well. Got 7 teeth removed. I'm in a lot of pain today, can't lie. I've been in a lot of pain for the past couple of days. It'll probably last for a couple more. And the funny thing is I have like a high tolerance of pain, so for me to say I'm in pain, I'm in pain. But I wanted to do this episode because there's one subject I wanted to talk about. First of all, congratulations to the Denver Nuggets on their NBA championship victory. Great job, great work. And I also wanted to say, can we just fucking stop at the mass shootings? I'm not gonna get into the ban guns, ban this, ban that. I'm not gonna get into all of that. Don't worry, we're not that kind of channel. But after the game on Monday, I guess like 9 people were shot, and why am I twitching like that? What the fuck? Anyway, 9 people were shot, and as far as I know, I could be wrong. Only the shooter was the one that passed away. Which, okay, but why are you shooting people while celebrating? How does that celebrate anything?
Yeah, no. And this happened.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna go shoot up a school. Like, I'm sorry, what? No, it's not celebration.
This also happened a couple years ago at the Raptors parade, not right after the game, but at their parade when they won the NBA Finals.
Give me for a second. I'll be right back.
That's crazy that keeps happening. Well, since Christian left, today is a anniversary for any WWE fans out there, especially someone like me who grew up on 2003 WWE. You might want to celebrate this anniversary. Today marks the 20-year anniversary of this show right here, Bad Blood 2003, which took place in Houston, Texas, featured Triple H and Kevin Nash, Hell in a Cell, very underrated Hell in a Cell in my opinion. And this show overall was a very underrated show. Also had Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair, their forgotten match, because everybody remembers the WrestleMania 24 match. This match, not as great as WrestleMania 24 by any means, but definitely one to check out. It was a pretty damn good match. The Scott Steiner test match, if you remember my 2003 favorite feuds, I have that Steiner and Test feud, that story, not favorite feuds, favorite storylines, and I did a top five from '03. That Steiner test with Stacy Keibler storyline made that list.
Ooh,
That
just
was
kidding.
that was one of my favorite storylines. So yeah, Bad Blood '03. I'll be watching this tonight to celebrate that anniversary. This was a very underrated show. A show that sometime in the future, I don't know when, we will definitely cover on Retro Bros reviews.
Okay, see, so you just answered my question. I was going to ask, did we do this review episode? But no, we didn't.
We
Okay.
did not. We have not done that yet, but we will in the future.
But yeah, I just don't understand that. Like, you want to celebrate, wait, hey, have fun celebrating. Do what you want to do. Enjoy life. But don't go out killing people because that's not celebrating. That's just murder.
I don't think this guy was celebrating the Nuggets winning. I think this dude just saw a big crowd and wanted to shoot it up for whatever reason.
He was a Miami fan. No, no.
Oh no! Oh, I was about to say, if that was the case, then that'd be even worse. To be that upset that your team didn't win and you go out and shoot up the place, that'd
Yeah,
be even worse. But I think this is just a maniac who, for some reason, wanted to shoot up a bunch of people, and he found he thought that right after the game would be perfect because everybody would be out on the streets.
yeah.
That's probably how it happened, or the
I
reasoning of why it happened.
yeah, I can't say that you're wrong. And again, it's not a banned gun issue because the gun didn't just up and decide one day to kill somebody. Somebody grabbed a gun and decided to do that. And um, I couldn't even imagine the mindset you have to be in to want to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go kill people. That just seems like such a fucked up mindset. Let me go ruin these people's lives because I'm unhappy with my own. That's
Yeah,
it's selfish.
yeah,
I mean, but it's no different than if it were to be with an it would than if he were to stab somebody with a knife or a machete or whatever. Which I always thought that a machete was like a gun,
right.
but it's like a sword. So, um, but yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to give an update on myself. On my pain. I'm doing good. I actually just took a perp, so we're gonna have some fun in this episode.
Yeah. So before we move on, I did mention I actually just referenced I did do a 2003 top five favorite storylines from that year. I am planning on possibly sometime later today on doing a top five favorite 2004 WWE storylines. So if that video, look out for that video. If it ain't coming today, it's coming soon. And also 20th anniversaries, I referenced that. Next Friday is the 20th anniversary of the show we did our second episode of Retro Bros Reviews on, and that's a very special episode for me because it's the first live event I ever attended. That was the June 23rd, 2003 Raw. I will be doing a retrospective type of video.
Hey, I like that
Yeah,
retrospective.
retrospective on that because 20 years later, just gonna look back on that night, talk about my experience 20 years later. Not exactly going to review the show because we already did that, but just
Yeah,
going to talk about my experience.
it's in the archives.
Uh,
Go check it out.
Right, yeah, episode 2, Retro Bros reviews.
All of our episodes
So
of the Retro Bros podcast and of
check
this
the
show,
playlist.
they're all in
Yeah,
playlists. Yeah, man.
yeah. So that I will definitely be dropping on Friday. So not this Friday, that'd be tomorrow. The actual date, the 23rd, the anniversary, I would be dropping that video on that day to celebrate that anniversary.
Well, there
So
you
be
go.
on the lookout for that.
You guys gotta be looking for that. Also, copy some Coca-Cola merch. Copy with Pepsi as well. Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Hey, we're sponsored by both over here. Not really sponsored, but if they both want to sponsor us, hey, we're not mad at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So another thing I wanted to discuss was, honestly, that was the only thing I really wanted to discuss. So we could just shoot the shit for a while. I got like, uh, let's see if I got nothing else to say. Frank, you got anything else to say?
Uh, I don't know. This was you wanted to do this episode.
Yeah,
I
I wanted
didn't
to talk
say
about
that.
that tuning, and I got to talk about it. Thank goodness. But I don't want to bring the whole thing down. Um, okay, here we go. Here's something. Here's something. Frank, we have a good friend named Jay, right? Well, I don't know if he's
Right.
my friend anymore because he doesn't really talk to me anymore. But you have a good friend Jay.
I mean, if he hasn't blocked you and he allows you to like see his posts and stuff,
Yeah,
I would think he's still cool with you. You
yeah.
just you antagonize him too much. That's the thing.
I'm an antagonizer, man. That's what I do. You should know, right, Frank? um,
Cause I know because I see what you do to him.
yeah. I like to. Yeah, I do like to antagonize. But the thing was, I was going to say was, me and him have disagreements. Shocker. On crowd noise. Do you
Mm.
think when a wrestler is cutting a promo that the crowd should wind themselves down after a certain amount of time and let
I've
the wrestler
seen
speak?
I've seen the conversation because I've seen Ron was talking about this too. It was something involving Finn Balor, right? The
Uh,
crowd was going nuts on him lately during the promo.
I'm not sure about Finn Balor. I'm talking about with Dominic.
Oh, with Dominic. What
Because
do they do with?
so
What do they do?
what happens is he will come out and he'll get booed instantly, right? And then he'll start to bring up the microphone to say something, and the crowd just will not let him speak. And after a certain amount of time, it's like, okay, stop
I
it
think
now, let him fucking talk.
I think that's good heat.
Yeah, but
If
after a
you
certain amount of time, I get that it's good heat, and you know what, great on him. But at that same time, it's like there's a format to the show. You can't just, and I know it's 3 hours and everything, but things are timed out for a specific reason, and you can only go over your time so much, over your allotted time so much.
right.
And Dominic, when the crowd keeps booing him and he doesn't speak at all, that kind of takes time away from other people.
In a way, maybe. Yeah, but
And
I think if you're getting booed so much, it just shows how good a heel you are, and I think that Dominic should play off that. Get mad that they're not even letting him talk. If he isn't doing that, like
I
shut
think
up and
I
let.
think he does get mad, but
Okay,
I
that's what
don't
he should do.
I
That's
don't know. I just to me, there's a fine line between, hey, we're gonna boo the hell out of this guy just for fun, and then booing him just because it's annoying, and it's crossing that boundary for me. It's crossing that line a little bit. Um, but yeah, no, Dominic is a fantastic, fantastic bad guy. I love Dominic. The other thing I wanted to say was, and I'm gonna, they're gonna come at me in the comment section for this one, but who cares? Don't have Rhea Ripley as his manager. Rhea Ripley needs to be off doing her own thing. She's the women's champion, the women's world champion now, right? So
Why
she
is
ended
that?
up,
I don't.
huh?
For a second, I thought you were legitimately asking me. I was like, why are you asking me? I
No, no,
don't
no.
know.
She's the women's world champion. Um,
Yeah,
and I think that's the name, either world heavyweight champion or women's world champion, one of those things. Um,
yeah,
but like she should be off feuding with women and not really concerning herself with the men's side, if that makes any sense. Because
yeah.
I see her get in the face of guys like Solo or Luke Gallows, and I'm like, yeah, that's not believable to me. I'm not saying Rhea. Hey, I'm not saying Rhea Ripley's not a badass because she is a badass. But for her to get in the face of 250 plus pound men, you can't expect me to believe that she could whoop their ass, right? Could she whip my ass? Yes. Could she whip Frank's ass? No. But
Um. Well, see, I can't speak much about the Dom and Rhea thing because, again, I don't watch the product. But I can see online, this is one of the things that everybody is talking about. This group with Dom and Rhea
and
is
Damien
very
and,
right, but Dom and at least Dom and
and Rhea.
Rhea are being together it's very popular.
Not with
So
me.
I don't.
I don't like that pairing very much. I'll be honest. But then again, people are making it seem like Rhea Ripley's so beautiful and so attractive. She's not my type. She's not.
All right.
I like
Well,
I like chicks with like longer hair and Rhea Ripley's and with like less makeup and like give me for example, I like girls like Zelina Vega or a Liv Morgan
yeah,
or a Raquel Gonzalez. I like those guys or those
and
ladies.
that's your however you say that word. That
Preference.
well, that's yeah,
God, dude, are
preference.
you on
That's
drugs
not
too? What the fuck?
that's not the word. That's not the word I was looking for. But okay, yeah, that's your preference.
That's your
But
taste. That's your type.
exactly, yeah.
Hey.
Type. Um, but just because you may not like Rhea doesn't mean that other people don't like Rhea as well. I think it seems like Rhea is one of the more popular women's wrestlers in the business today. And as I said, the whole thing with having her with Dominic seems like a very popular pairing at this moment. So I don't see any reason why she shouldn't be with Dominic. And I don't think that her being with Dominic takes away from her being the women's champion. I think she can do both. You can be a champion, but also be somebody's manager. I can
Difficult to
definitely.
do, but I guess I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Another thing I wanted to discuss was uh,
Hey, think of Stephanie McMahon. When she was the women's champion, she was also Triple H's manager.
and yeah,
Not the first time.
that's true. That's true. I forget about that. She was the women's champion at the same time. At the same time that Triple H was the world champion. Huh.
Yep.
Vince sure wasn't doing anybody any favors, was he? Um, Sorry, but um, I watched the Dark Side of the Ring this past
Now
week.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You said Vince wasn't doing anybody favors?
Yeah,
You do realize that Triple H was not married to Stephanie in 2000, right? They
you do
weren't even
realize they were
dating.
probably banging each other, and Vince knew.
Not in 2000. I don't believe in 2000. And in the beginning of their relationship,
What's up,
Vince
Trill?
wasn't even happy about that. Vince wasn't happy about their relationship at the beginning. But I don't even know if it really began in 2000. See, I'm not in Triple H and Stephanie's life, so of course I don't know this. But I know they got married in '03.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they were dating, and
Did you?
if they were, it was the beginning of their time dating each other, which Vince wasn't even happy about because Vince
Their,
did not want Stephanie to marry a wrestler or date a wrestler.
yeah,
Either
their
way.
wedding. Triple H and Stephanie's wedding happened
right
shortly
after the I
after
Quit match.
the I Quit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
You knew
yes.
that. Of course you fucking knew that trivia. It's 03. Tro says, "What's up? What up, Tro?"
What's up, Tro? Matter of fact, I'm glad Tro came in because I forgot. I wanted to give him a big shout out, and I totally forgot about it. I'm glad he came in because now I remember. Tro has been doing a lot of good things for us behind the scenes. If you've been checking our YouTube channel, you would know we got a lot of clips from our last Retro Bros reviews, that 2006 Royal Rumble.
And
All those
if we're
clips.
and if we're lucky, he'll give us clips from this show too.
You spoiled it, but I was about to say
Oh,
those clips did come from Tro. He's good at editing, so
he is good at editing. Shout out to
he
Tro.
let me,
That's Tro.
yeah, he let me know he can edit. I was like, man, if you can edit, can you please do some clips for us? He did, and then he's like, hey, look, I got I can edit audio, so he's now doing podcast version, actual audio
Oh,
podcast of
hey,
our Retro Bros reviews, which will go up, have gone up already. Two of them have gone up on our SoundCloud. The last two,
we have a SoundCloud.
well,
Hey,
the last Retro Bros reviews we did, and the last New Generation era videos reviews that we did, both on the SoundCloud. And now he's also, because of that, I gave him admin access to our Facebook page
you
because
fucking idiot! No, I'm just kidding.
he's essentially a part of the
You
team
know
now.
what? Tro,
He's
yeah,
not,
no, Tro.
and
Tro
then
is the what?
whenever he's on our shows now, you can't call him a guest, even though he's not going to be on every one.
Co-host.
He's essentially a part of the team. He's a
Co-host.
co. Yeah, he's
Tro.
essentially a part of
Well,
the team.
Tro. Welcome to the Retro Bros. From me to you, brother. We're glad to have you aboard. We thank you for all your hard work that you're putting on the channel, man. Appreciate you. And yeah, we appreciate anybody that wants to come on our show and help us out, man. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. I guess, would you say Shrug is still a guest, or would you say he's a co-host?
Well, he comes on. He comes on and does his thing with you every once in a while. He's a
Hey,
guest.
pause. Did you get it yet?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, that's a
Yes,
pause moment. But
I got it right away. I got it right away.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No, Tro, you the homie, man. We appreciate you, and we thank
he
you for
is.
help. Wes, I know you're here too, bro. We appreciate you as well, buddy. Um,
Yep. Hey,
look,
we appreciate any viewers we get.
facts. We appreciate everybody that comes in to watch our videos. When Frank and I first started this, that was one of our biggest fears, was that we wouldn't really get any viewers. And when we hit 100 subscribers, man, that was a huge accomplishment. And Frank said that we're coming up. We're talking about anniversaries. Well, we just celebrated our 1 year anniversary of doing this podcast.
Yeah,
And Frank, I know I thanked you on Facebook for this, but I gotta say, man, you have stuck into the long haul with me, bro. And I just want to say I appreciate you, brother. You were like the best co-host I ever had. Certainly better
I
than my last
appreciate it.
co-host, Chris Eric Clark, or not Chris. What is his name? I can't fucking remember. He was a piece of shit, but he was.
I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories about your prior co-host. But don't forget, some of those subscribers we have were already subscribed to the channel
No,
before
this is
I
a
even
whole new
came
channel. I
on.
deleted that channel, so this is not that same channel. So these are
But
all
you have old videos that were you've been
with
using this
Chris. Oh
channel.
yeah, I guess I do, don't I? Oh,
You have I don't know if they're with your prior codes, but you've had old videos that like date back like 2 3 years that are on this channel that were long before I came aboard. So
including including my boy's first howl. And he goes,
yeah, that's including some testing videos that
"Arr!"
I don't even know why are still on there, but
I have a lot of videos on this channel. I've done reaction videos.
yeah.
I've done I
There's
have
at least a good 10 to 20 videos like from before I came along.
Hang on a second.
Before that WrestleMania 19 review.
Before you came on, you said? Oh,
yeah.
shit. I have, let's see, I have an account because I have this up. 1, 2, 3. Are we just doing videos or are we doing podcast episodes too?
All your videos.
Okay.
All your videos.
Okay, well, let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 25 and 26 are part 1 and 2 of one episode. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. And we did a 9/11 tribute show together, right?
We did that, yeah.
Was that an actual Retro Bros, or was that just like a not dead thing?
That was a retro. No, that
Okay.
was you did that with somebody else first,
Well,
yeah.
I have a lot of episodes of podcasts. Wow.
Yeah, anything before the WrestleMania 19 review, Retro Bros Reviews 1, was not me.
Churro says audio version should be up to day after any show. Clips should come out throughout the days that I watch the show. Hey, Tro, you're the goat, bro. You goated, man. I appreciate you. Like I said,
Yeah.
I know Frank appreciates you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to come on and just talk about what was going on in the world. You know, where people are getting shot after or during celebrations, and I'm like, that's just not a way to celebrate. That's not how I would do it.
Yeah.
I also wanted to give an update on my surgery. Like I said, I had 7 teeth removed, including 4 molars. So let's just say right now, and I don't condone doing this unless you're in the pain that I'm in. But drugs are my best friend right now. You know, because that's kind of keeping the pain low. Um, and I haven't eaten any solid foods. I've been drinking nothing but water. Um, I haven't even had a beer since Monday. So, I mean, no, I haven't had a beer since Sunday because Monday I had my surgery, so since Sunday. And technically, I wasn't supposed to have a beer on Sunday, but I did because, well, I did.
Right.
But yeah, you got anything else to add, Frank? Are you good?
I think that's about it for me.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to thank everybody for showing up. Thank you to Tro. Thank you to Wes. Thank you to Frank. I'm Seibel Mania.